To publish your project, you can connect it to any hosting provider you need. In this video, we will present how to connect to Cloudflare. First, create a new project from the starter template and give it a name. Make sure you create it in Github organization or private so repository is automatically create with the project. Open the three-dot menu on its card and click Open on GitHub. This takes you straight to the repository that was just created. Now, the goal is to connect this repository with Cloudflare so every push triggers an automatic deployment. Log in to Cloudflare, go to Workers and Pages, and click Create Application. Then click Connect to GitHub. Pick your GitHub account and select the repository you just created. If you're connecting through an organization, keep in mind that you need to be an owner of that organization to authorize the integration. Choose whether to grant access to all repositories or only selected ones. Then click Install and Authorize. Once authorized, select your project from the list and click Next. Cloudflare detects the build settings automatically. The build command is npm run build, and the output directory is already configured. You don't need to change anything here. Just click Deploy. While Cloudflare clones the repository and runs the first build, let me show you something important. In your project files, you'll find a file called wrangler.toml. This file controls the Cloudflare deployment configuration. It tells Cloudflare which folder contains your built HTML files, how to handle assets, and how to set up any bindings you might need later, like databases or other Cloudflare services. After a moment, Cloudflare finishes the build and your project is live. You'll see a worker URL where your site is hosted, along with preview URLs that are generated automatically for each branch. To connect branch-based deployments change in Branch Control Production Branch to Production. Each branch in your repository gets its own preview URL. Let me demonstrate. I'll make a text change in the Hero section in the project. Next, go to Publish and use AI Commit Summarize tool. Next, commit and push it to the staging branch. Once the commit is synced, Cloudflare picks it up and starts a new deployment automatically. You can watch the build logs in the Cloudflare dashboard. It typically takes around 30 seconds. When the staging build finishes, you can visit the staging URL to verify your changes look correct. We can test it using previous deployments I've already done. When we click on View, Build, and Preview, Staging Environment will open up. If everything looks good, go to Menu, click Promote to Production Review Commits, and click Promote to. Now, changes are going to be deployed on production URL. Now let's connect a custom domain so your project is accessible at your own URL instead of the default Cloudflare worker address. In the Cloudflare dashboard, click Domains. You'll have two options: onboard a domain you already own or buy a new one. If you already have a domain, select Onboard Domain. Type your domain name and click Continue. Next, pick a plan. The free plan is perfectly fine for website projects. It has everything you need with no hard bandwidth limits. If you already have an email account connected to this domain, make sure all mail-related DNS, like MX or TXT records in the Cloudflare scan as not proxied. They has to be set as DNS only. This way, Cloudflare proxies your web traffic while directing email traffic straight to your email provider. All web traffic-related DNS records should be removed because we will no longer use them. So in my case, I can delete a record and CNAME record. Next, click Continue to Activation. Cloudflare will detect where your domain is currently registered. It provides two name servers that you need to set at your domain registrar. Copy the first name server, Go to your registrar, for example Namecheap, and change the name servers to custom DNS. I paste first name server, and next copy second name server, and go back to paste it. Click Save. Go back to Cloudflare. Click I updated my name servers. It will take some time for the new name servers to propagate. This can range from a few minutes to a couple of hours. Once Cloudflare confirms the domain is active, go to your Workers settings and add your custom domain. After it's approved, your domain becomes one of the production URLs for this worker. From that point on, every time you promote a deployment to production, it automatically goes live on your custom domain. That's hosting with Menno and Cloudflare. Connect your repo once, and every commit deploys automatically, with branch previews for testing, one-click promotion to production, and your own custom domain.